Okay, I am making something Japanese, cucumber salad. Right now I'm making what they call 3-flavor vinegar, san baizu. Let me go ahead and put it in this little jar here. um, let's see, I'm going to make like 1.5 tablespoons of dashi stock. Let me go ahead and put in the water here. Oops. And kind of like guesstimate here. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. That's Brita water. And what I'm going to do for the dashi stock, this is like instant dashi mix. I'm just going to throw in just a teeny weeny bit of this to give it a couple of there, that's enough. Yeah, just to give it a little bit of flavor of the, because this is very concentrated, so, okay. So there's the dashi stock. Just kind of like swish it around here. Just made it myself. Okay, now let's go ahead and put in 3 tablespoons rice vinegar. This is going to be like the marinade for cucumber and wakame. 1, 2, 3. Okay. The marinade for my cucumber wakame salad, you know, Japanese salad. Okay. 2 to 3 drops of soy sauce. This is low sodium soy sauce, so. Ooh, that's more than enough. Oh dear. I goofed. All right. It'll probably still be good. I didn't mean to put that much in there. I don't know why I thought. Okay. Yeah, it'll probably still be fine. 2 tablespoons of sugar. That's a lot of sugar. Huh? Hold on a minute. You know what? It's probably, I think I'm going to put in, however, usually when Japanese recipes ask for a lot of sugar, it usually helps to kind of follow them. That's a lot of sugar. I don't sanbaizu. Alright, well. I'm going to put in kind of like that much, yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then the salt, I'm going to skip on the salt because I put in way too much soy sauce. Yeah, I don't like salt. So let's go ahead and, there's my, yeah. Well, you know what I could do is kind of like taste it. Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, we're going to skip on the salt. Okay, there is my 3-flavor vinegar, because I accidentally put in too much soy sauce, and so everybody knows soy sauce is salty. Okay, let's go ahead and let me turn this off. And the next thing I have to do now is I bought an English cuke, and I'm going to chop it really thin. So let me do that next. Yeah, there. This has been soaked for days. This is wakame seaweed. My whole purpose for making this is so I can use this up. I'm going to go ahead and drain this and squeeze it. So that's what I'm going to do next, okay? I threw this into a colander and I kind of pressed it down with my hands, and then I squished it with my fists and got as much of the water out of it as I could. So, okay. Now what I'm going to do is peel a cucumber. English cukes, I'm not going to, it's not waxed, so I'm not going to worry about the English cuke. Let me just go ahead and cut the English cuke into little small pieces. Okay, here's a big English cuke. The recipe actually calls for 2 cucumbers, but I think 1 big English cuke will do the trick. What I'm going to do is slice this. I got this from Whole Foods, right? There's my 2 cucumbers. I'm going to slice it into very small strips. Get it salad ready. Yeah. Very small strips. Let's see here. Yeah. Let's see if I can. Kind of like real small like that. Not sure I'm getting this. Okay. So what I'm going to be doing. It's kind of like going like this. Make sure I'm getting this. Yeah. Yeah, so you can see getting it. This is really small strips. Okay. I think I'm going to make them maybe averaging about 2 to 3 inches. Yeah, there we go. So it's going to all kind of look like that, you see? And then I'm going to put them all in a separate bowl. So let me work on that right now. So I'm chopping up really thin. Oops. I've noticed that this knife actually could be a little sharper, so. But you can see what I'm doing here. And then after I'm through chopping all this up, I'm going to be soaking this in a solution of water and salt, and then I'm going to squeeze that out. I think I'll cut the salt a little bit. I'm not a big salt fan. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so I'm throwing it all over, so you can see that's what I'm doing here. Let me just continue. Okay, there it is all chopped up. I've got 2/3 cup water here. I'm going to modify the recipe. I'm not a salt fan. I'm getting this from a Japanese cookbook I have. See, that's the picture there. Let's make it a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. The recipe that I use, I will give you the way I did it, alright? Okay, so we're going to let it soak. Let me see, salt. Yeah, about a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Let's kind of swish this around. Alright. Letting it melt a bit. Okay, and now we're just going to kind of like pour it here. We're just kind of like marinating it in salt water here. Yeah. Okay, and I'll wash these dishes, and then I'll be back. So we're going to let it marinate for a couple minutes. I'll wash the dishes I just used, and we'll go on to the next step. Okay, what I'm going to do right now is bring it over to the sink, dump all the water out, squeeze it, and just do like I did with the wakame seaweed. So I'll be right back. This is the dashi stock that I used. I just put a little bit of that. I got this at an Asian grocery store. Okay, what I'm going to do, here is the Sanbaizu 3-flavor vinegar. I'm going to pour about half of it in here, and pour about half of it with this. There's more cucumbers. Let's go this way. Okay, now we're just going to go ahead and mix it into the cucumber. We'll do the same with the wakame seaweed. You see, I had leftover wakame seaweed and I wanted to do something delicious with it. This looks like it'll work. I love salad, so. Okay, so we got that. Now what I'm going to do, we're going to serve it in a plate here. So we're going to throw some of that in there. Okay. And, okay. Now we're going to go ahead and throw in some cucumber right over here. Okay. And then we will sprinkle some toasted sesame seed. Oh, you know what? I need to get like a measuring a spoon. Hold on. There we go. We'll just sprinkle some toasted sesame seed on it like that. There we go. Now, oh, what am I doing? Oh, the brain control. Terrible brain control, I'm telling you. Anyways, here is the final presentation here. Let me get a fork or chopsticks if you want. Chopsticks, that's probably how the Japanese eat it, but you know. Let's go check this out now. I will let you know. This is You know what? It's good. You could use a little more salt, but probably not bad though. I'm not going to modify the recipe. I like it. You know what? It could use a little bit. You know what I can do? I'll tell you what I can do. Yeah. I'll just sprinkle some salt on it. I'd rather have too little than too much. Easily remedied. Just go like this. Yeah, that'll work. Good, yeah. Okay, I'll be posting this at my cooking channel. It's called cucumber salad. Alright.
In a world of secrets where darkness reigns, there's a warrior rising, breaking free from chains. She's Gail Schuler, her heart pure and strong, with the power of love, she'll right the world's wrongs. Yeah! She's a passionate crusader.